And we are live with that.
Perfect. A+.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just sharing it on Twitter and Facebook, and then we'll get started with the stream, with the game. How are y'all doing today?
Just clip that and shut it with the tweet.
I'm eating, so I'm great.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that, host.
Finished all my pistachios before we even started. It's a little upsetting.
That over there. That over there.
I took a nap before this, and I set my alarm for 3 o'clock, 3:10, and 3:15.
Oh, that's what I forgot to open.
And I got out of bed at 3:48.
Oh, yeah. I've been up since 2 a.m. because I was working at 4 a.m. this morning.
That sounds miserable.
And then
That's rough.
Then we'll be doing this stream. Generally goes about 3 hours, so like between 7 and 8 we'll be done. And then I'll have other stuff to do, so I'll probably end up going to bed around like 10 or 11.
Wow.
And then tomorrow I'm doing a 12-hour stream, 8 a.m.
Wow.
to 8 p.m. Because I make smart life choices.
This is great scheduling, Eric.
Yeah. But yeah, so the game. So last time, or previously,
Last episode, Dragon
Previous.
Ball Z.
Previous on Star Wars RPG.
Well, Khaljov, Jacen, because this would have been two weeks ago, right? Yes. Khaljov, Jacen, Zoe, and what was that one NPC? Abrax.
Fuck that guy.
Came to the planet that I don't think we named to try. I don't think we gave the planet a name.
I think we did. I'll look for it. You can continue on. I'll
if we did, I don't think I wrote it down. No, because all we had was like the hyperspace coordinates.
Right, we just had the coordinates. That's right. Okay.
But yeah, so they came to this planet to try and kill Ikar. Yep. And then what ended up happening was that Abrax betrayed them. Khaljov was stunned. So then afterwards, he was placed in a in the escape pod that Ikar had come down in, while Zoe and Jacen went to try and figure out what to do, find some help. Eventually, Mira and Sny arrived, and they all joined up together, but the hatch of the escape pod had been ripped off, and no one was in it when they arrived.
Dun dun dun.
Mira and Sny did manage to get along with Tlakar and what was the other
Vanessa.
Vanessa, yes. 2 NPCs or whatever, did manage to get Jacen and Zoe out of a local jail and managed to leave, but they had to leave the planet rather than stay and search for Khaljov.
And Tlakar is also good.
And Tlakar also went missing, yes. So that kind of catches us up to where we are now. And we're going to start with Khaljov, in fact, who wakes up. You have no sense of how long you've been unconscious for, but the first thing you notice is that you're tied up. The second thing you notice is that you are upside down and hanging from somewhere. So you're tied up, just hanging from somewhere.
A little kinky, but okay.
I was going to say, this isn't the first
I'll
time.
run with it. is my normal Saturday.
So,
do I see anything in the room?
you look around and you're in a cave. It is lit. There's like this kind of moss on the walls that's kind of glowing and such. It gives off enough light that you can kind of see, and you're looking around. Obviously, you're only looking at you think if you like kind of wiggle yourself around a bit, you might be able to start turning, kind of like Thor at the start of Thor Ragnarok. But so far you're just looking at the one side or whatever, and you do see a person sitting in a chair, reading what looks to be it's a computer pad, but it's looks like an antique almost. It's very old design, like something you'd see in like a museum.
The PC I'm using right now. Go on.
And this person is wearing black robes. They look human, but even like the fact that they look human, but there's, you can't quite place it, but there does seem to be something off about him.
Okay. Do I have a knife on me?
I'm pretty sure you're not Snai, so you do not have a knife or another knife.
Knife. Another knife.
So...
To everyone in chat, how are the audio levels? Are we all at a decent audio, or do I need to turn anyone up or down?
Test.
My roommate in the other room just said he only hears me.
Oh.
Well, that's also good to know. Good job, roommate.
That will be slightly awkward.
Well, that's because, he's not watching the stream. He just hears me.
Yeah. Den is quiet. I'm never quiet. Are you kidding me? You could mute Den. You guys are assholes.
Is Den actually quiet? Because, like, she's the loudest one to me.
She's the loudest one in general.
You can't hear you? James. Please.
Hey, you're always welcome to join in.
Yeah.
I know your scheduling is difficult, though, so, like, I understand that. Yeah, but yeah.
Sounds quiet to me. Well,
you know those Canadians always saving the world.
Oh, Eric's here.
I was talking about Gingerbeard.
He would straight on try to murder Den, to be honest. I know. That's true. Everyone is going to try it.
Okay, so apparently they can hear all of us except for Den.
That's fine.
All right, so
It's not important.
Do I see my blasters anywhere near me?
Oh wait, the one that you. Never mind.
The blaster pistol you randomly picked up recently that was off screen because you couldn't remember what you had. That one you don't see. You see the rest of your stuff though in a pile over by one of the cave sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will just be like, "Good morning."
He looks up at you. It's actually the evening.
Oh, can't really tell from this angle.
Enjoy your rest.
I mean, it would have been nicer in a bed, but I'm not exactly sure how you would enjoy being sleep hung, I guess.
Well,
it's a good thing I didn't need to pee. That would have been a little awkward.
Roll perception. Notice there is pee dripping down.
thought there was a hole in the roof or something. Is it raining outside? Oh, nope. That's me. That's me.
Please. Well, this is off to a great start.
Anyway, so to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, I'm just using you as bait for your friends.
Oh, okay. So maybe you should know the one of them. I kind of led into a mansion not too long ago and got her thrown into a back of tank. So I'm not sure how prone she's gonna be coming to rescue me. But yeah. So what's the dealio? We have I'm sure we have time to chat since apparently I'm not going anywhere. I can swing though. I'm gonna start like swinging from side to side.
Roll a roll both a strength and a dexterity.
Gee, okay. Strength first, no dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did he atone already? How many atonement things
Oh.
does he have left? You have one left.
Yeah, as long as you don't do anything morally questionable this session.
We're gonna really test you.
You will.
Yeah. So 13 was the strength.
Yep.
Okay. 9 was the dexterity. So you actually get a decent swing going, and a bit too much, and you end up hitting your head on the side wall. Not enough to do any damage, but just like, you know, give yourself a bit of a, because you have a bit of a bump on the head.
Okay, that was awkward. That wasn't supposed to happen. So I imagine I'm still swinging.
Yeah. Yeah.
That momentum. So what's the what are you doing with, like, besides waiting for my friends to come questionably rescue me?
My plans are beyond your understanding.
I wouldn't underestimate my thought process, all right? I have you know that I am a born
Strategist.
I'm a born leader, okay?
I'm sure.
Basically, when you know, intensive plans need to be made, people come to me and they request my knowledge. So, so I mean, I could probably understand what your thoughts are. Besides, it's kind of
How much understanding do you have of the Force?
Did you just not see me hit my head on the wall? You know how much force that took? I mean, clearly I know how force works. You apply enough force, you get a reaction thing, you know?
He lifts up his hand like this and goes like that. And he starts spinning. and then he does the reverse, and you come to a complete stop.
Can you do that again, but like put me right side up and have me unhooked from this? That was really cool, actually.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So you're one of those. Are you one of those Jedi people things?
I am not a Jedi. No.
Oh. Do you have a lightsaber?
I do have a lightsaber. Pulls out a lightsaber, activates it. Red blade appears.
Oh,
Deactivates it. The blade disappears, and he puts it away.
That's really cool. My friend kind of wants a lightsaber, actually. Do you think you can teach him how to make one?
Your friend Jacen?
Yeah.
He's one of the people I am waiting for, that you're being used as bait for.
I mean, like, are you trying to kill him or them? Because that did not go over well with the last person who tried. Let me just tell you that a car guy. He Do you know a car, by the way?
I know of Ikar. He thinks very highly of himself.
Yes, he does. He's like one of those egotistical guys that, like, I have this title, so I am impervious to anything. Except a blaster. I had too much sugar, I'm sorry.
Ooh, what's going on?
It is weird.
Discord is losing.
Yeah.
Is it back? No, not quite.
Yeet.
Oh my god.
Eric
Okay.
is fine.
Can see
Yeah.
Eric and
Wait,
Jose.
there we go. We're back? I think we're back.
Yes, we're back.
All right, we're back.
There we go.
We're back. A dinosaur story.
Let's go.
Does everyone know what I mean by that? No.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to nod my head like I do.
It was an animated movie that I had as a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh wait, and issues again. Okay. I'm going to try. Oh wait.
Hello?
Okay, you're back.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're all back. Hopefully.
It lasts?
Hopefully it lasts. I'm not sure what the issue is. But.
Okay.
And,
where were we at?
I was.
I asked him if he knew a car, and I was calling a car a egotistical maniac.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay. I mean, like, do you need? Are you looking to talk to just Jacen, or were you looking for the other ones too?
Jacen and Mira.
Ooh, Mira too.
You're force sensitive friends.
Gotcha. Okay, but you weren't looking for like a car or Master Lucian or anything like that.
If I wanted to find a car, he is already looking for me. I'm sure I'm sure with how clearly intelligent you think you are, I'm sure you figured out that there's a reason Ikara was dropped off on this planet.
Oh, I thought it was just random. I mean, naturally, people think that it was random, but yes, clearly I understand the real reasoning behind.
That
But just for clarity reason, you can explain it to me.
I'm sure you obviously realize that the real reason he was being let go is because your friend Jacen was not the only person on that base that he was manipulating.
Yep. That's definitely what I was coming to a conclusion about.
Some people
Yeah,
he
I was,
manipulated with the Force. Some, like Abrax, he manipulated with cash.
I need to kill that asshole, by the way.
Yeah.
But I mean, are you just going to stay here until they eventually search the planet for me, or I mean, do you have some greater plan in the work to kind of like lead them?
Oh, they will come here. It will not be too long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's yeah. I first thing I would do was search a random cave in the middle of nowhere. That, yeah.
Now we cut away to Mira and Jacen board the ship. You have just left the planet, just entered hyperspace, and what are you both doing right now? Because it's a you just entered hyperspace. It's a 12-day jump back to the rebel base. So, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Who were we with? We were with Zoe, Jacen, me, and Vanessa?
And Snai.
And Snai, right. I forgot about Jake. Quick.
We're a day right now.
Zoe and Snai each went to their rooms on the ship and they're each sleeping. They're both sleeping right now. And the two of you?
Drinking.
Yeah, that's totally my activity.
Definitely would like to talk to either Vanessa or can we contact the base, the rebel base?
Not while in hyperspace, no.
Fuck my life. All right, so then I'm just going to talk to Vanessa about what was with that planet and how we go back.
Okay, so you find Vanessa just drinking what is coffee called in Star Wars? Calf, I think. Just so, yeah, she's just drinking calf, and yeah,
called a double.
So you come in, and you're just asking her like, what was up with that planet?
Yeah. So there was something with that planet that was abnormal, and multiple people felt it, and I'm not sure what it was. Do you have any idea?
I don't. I'm not sure.
All right. Do we know anything else about that planet? Like, why the people wanted us off of it?
A lot of the people there are fairly isolationist. They did have that I don't know if that if that woman was a Jedi or what. You would probably know that better than me.
Well, I know she was a Force user, but I don't know her in depth or in detail. I would have to speak with her further, but I am trying to figure out a way we can get back to get our friends.
I mean, we could drop out of hyperspace and jump back, like,
Our pilot's sleeping.
but I mean, you are in charge, but I don't know. Is going back really the best thing?
Maybe not the best thing at the moment, but we definitely have to return in order to get to Tlakar and Khaljov. And I would like to do that as soon as possible so that they are not stuck there without our assistance.
Thing is, if we drop out early, we'll also have to do some astrogation to go back to the planet, because like wherever we drop out, we're not going to have astrogation data for a jump from there back to the planet.
All right.
Are you any good at astrogation?
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, then I suppose we are going to finish our flight and go back as soon as we've recovered.
That's, I mean, the other thing is, like, we were sent to bring in Jacen, Khaljov, and Zoe. So, like, I mean, clearly something has happened to Khaljov, but, like, I know you believe that Jacen and them all were, like, tricked, but I'm sure the general will want to confirm all of that.
Yes, and I understand that is the mission. We can absolutely get back and update the general on how things have gone and let her know that we need to return as soon as possible to retrieve Khaljov and Tlakar.
Yeah. And what is Jacen doing right now?
Standing against the wall.
Also, before I
Leaning.
actually go to that, thank you, Recon, for gifting that sub to Gingerbeard.
Of course.
And Gingerbeard, if you want, you can do the thing that Moobot... click the link that Moobot gave just before that happened to request or vote for a thing. Okay, sorry.
I mean, since they're supposed to deliver me, am I not like locked up or anything?
Did Mira lock you up?
No.
They're supposed to bring me in, then let me run for free. Like, yay!
Supposed to bring you back. That doesn't mean you're a prisoner.
Sounds
Yeah.
quite like it.
Are you hanging upside down in a cave? I don't think so.
So what is Jacen doing?
What is useful that I could do right now?
I mean, like,
Can I meditate for extra skills?
you can't meditate for extra skills. You can meditate. You can sleep. You can
Get drunk, you know.
Get drunk, yeah.
Whatever makes you happy.
Turn on that Wookiee porn.
Oh my word. I'll be in my bunk. That's all I hear right now. Down. Ow. Get
I'll be
down.
in my room doing my own things.
That has double entendre. Okay.
Sleeping, meditating works.
Meditating.
Are you sleeping or meditating?
I'll just meditate.
You're meditating, okay.
I'm sure I slept enough at my crappy cell.
Okay, if you're meditating, I want you to make me a sense roll.
Do I still include the 3? I think so, right?
Yeah, because you still have your dark side point for this session. So you do still get the bonus it provides.
could be
11.
worse. Could be better. Could be worse.
Okay.
And this is where he comes. Submit to the dark side.
While you're meditating, you start having a vision. It's you've never really had like a full on, like you've never really had a vision, like because like you sense stuff or whatever, but like it's just like when you're trying to like sense someone around you, sense something about someone, that kind of stuff. You've never actually had a vision like this before. In the vision,
Getting better.
You find yourself in a cave. There's a glowing moss providing light.
Smells like urine.
You look around and you see Khaljov tied up, hanging from the ceiling, upside down.
Huh. I'll try to like call to him, but I mean, I guess obviously he can't hear me or anything.
He can't hear you, but you try to call to him, and suddenly you snap back to reality. Your eyes like open up, and you're in your room on the ship.
And oops, there goes gravity.
I was only typing it out.
I was singing it in my head.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm gonna say for now I ignore it because I'm probably just going crazy.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll just like, in its sense of like, see or it happens again or not.
Okay. So you're just gonna go like back to meditating again and seeing if it happens again right away, or
Yeah.
okay. So you start meditating again. You close your eyes. I want you to make another sense roll. 10. You don't see you don't have another vision, but you do hear a voice in your head. It's Khaljov's voice, and
Cal?
basically, it's saying the same things that he was just saying. That while he was when he was questioning this guy or whatever, that's basically what you're hearing about things like
Like he has a lightsaber and
the lightsaber, and he has a friend that wants a lightsaber, and you don't hear the things that the other guy was hearing. You just hear what Khaljov was saying. But yeah.
Oh.
So
wait, did he specifically say himself, like repeating what he said, like the whole bait?
I think Khaljov had said something about the bait thing. Do you remember Recon if you said that?
Yeah, I asked him if he knew
Yeah.
when they were going to be coming in.
Okay, yeah. Like, yeah, he definitely said some stuff about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
But
asked
this
him,
other
what he
guy-
was. I asked him what he was planning on doing. And he said I wouldn't understand.
Yes. So you also heard Recon or Khaljov talking about, how he was a born leader and all that.
Nice.
So yeah.
Which Jason would readily agree to.
Yes.
So with this now, are you doing anything, or are you still just thinking you're going crazy?
Try to recollect. Like, did I see anything else besides him hanging in the vision?
Saw cave walls, the moss on it. You saw his stuff lying against one of the walls. You did not see the other guy, though. Khaljov was the only person you saw.
Am I assuming at this time that it's still on the same planet?
You don't know, because you didn't, while you were on the planet, you never, you never went into any caves or anything, like, so you have no idea if these caves would be on that planet. You may assume, just based on the fact that, that's where you last saw Khaljov, but that would be an assumption. You don't have any reason to think it's on the planet one way or the other.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do nothing with it yet, but I want to go try meditate again just to see where I can get more information or something.
Okay. Roll me another sense.
Keeps getting better.
Jeez Louise.
Let me just do sense roll a couple of times, just like keep right. Like at the 18.
Okay, so this time you hear a voice that you do not recognize. And he's basically saying all the things that this is the guy that was talking to Khaljov, and he's basically saying all the things that he said. That's basically what you hear. So you're hearing the other half of the conversation now. Roll me just roll me a general knowledge roll.
General knowledge. Oof, that's not gonna go well.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
6.
Nice.
I expected worse, to be honest, with that roll.
You're not entirely certain, but you think the two half conversations you just heard might have been one full conversation.
All right. Take away that knowledge. I'm gonna go to Mira.
Okay.
That's me.
So he goes
Is
and
it?
finds Mira. What's Mira doing right now when he goes and finds you? Are you still just talking to
I'm
Vanessa?
Sitting with Vanessa, yeah.
Okay. So Jason just kind of dances his way into the room.
And then promptly leans against the wall. Shimmy in and then done.
Whatever. Okay. So I try to talk to both of them, and like I tell them the whole story, like that what I heard, like some person I don't recognize the voice from is holding Khaljov apparently hostage in some sort of a cave. He's hanging upside down, and he's using him as bait to get us.
That's promising. All right. Do you know for sure that it was Khaljov and they were where we left him on that planet?
It was not. He was in some sort of a cave, as it seemed in my. I'll just say, like in my vision.
Okay.
Said no crazy person ever.
The glowy moss. Don't forget the glowy moss.
Oh, yeah. There was also this glowing moth. Couldn't really make much sense out of it.
All right.
I mean, you're both familiar with like various types of moss, some of
Caves
which
and moss and
glows. And also like Mira would definitely be familiar with the fact that Jedi can have visions and such.
Yes.
Don't worry, this particular moss only grows on one planet on one particular spot of the planet.
Nice.
That's how we pinpoint him. The moss. The moss is how
Yeah.
we do it.
Jacen may or may not be familiar with the fact that Jedi can have visions, considering what he knows about Jedi has been kind of pieced together with whatever scraps he can find, scraps of information. So some of it a lot of it is incomplete or whatnot. So up to you whether or not you're familiar with the fact that Jedi can have visions.
I think I know that much at least.
Okay.
All right. So, with this new information, how do we want to approach this? We are planning to go back and let the general know of our mission and what occurred, and then find a way to get back. Do you feel that that is an okay plan? Or should we try to get back quicker?
Let me meditate.
Give me five. Give me 5.
I mean, we should are she talking to me or to
Yes.
the person, like the Vanessa
That's
thing?
you. I'm talking to you.
Time to make a decision.
It's good by me. I
Okay.
mean,
That
we
was-
should try to pinpoint the possible locations.
Okay. Well, he was still taken at that planet, so that's our initial idea. However, then when we spoke with Tess, she said that our friend was gone and that there was no um I'm trying to not read chat because it's really okay. Yeah, so
He was lost to us.
yes, exactly. That's what she said. So, do we want to start with that planet, or should we? Do you have any other information that might assist us in locating where he might have been?
Let me
Mr. Vision?
meditate on that real quick. I mean, wait, technically, could I do something like, take her with me in my vision somehow? Like, dual meditate kind of thing? Is that a thing?
Sounds like you would need to be very trained in it.
Just mind meld with her. You're fine.
I mean, you can certainly try.
This seems like not a great idea.
I mean, she's a Jedi too. Can't she just do her own meditation?
No, I have control. Not
I mean, she can meditate.
Yeah, I could meditate, but it's gonna do literally no good in this.
Yeah.
Hot
The,
box
the
ship, I'm
ship,
down.
the ship would be full of smoke if she was meditating.
Yeah, Jacen, if you want to try, you could always try hold hands and meditate or something.
I'm down. It's worth a shot.
Sure. This seems like a great idea.
Okay. So you two, sit down, hold hands, start meditating, and
Holding it.
Bring out the peace pipe.
and I need you to make another sense roll there.
Ooh.
14.
All
There we
right.
go.
What you got?
And he
He
rolled
rolled,
a 20.
He rolls like 80 with his 4 dice.
And nothing happened.
And she dies in meditation.
So, what Jacen senses here is that this was actually a very bad idea, as
Cool.
both of you do find yourself in a cave. Well, two separate caves. And this doesn't feel like a vision. You're each in a cave now.
All right, cool.
Jacen, the cave you're in, well, the cave both of you are in, Jacen, the one you're in definitely looks like similar to the one you saw in your vision, because you see like moss on the walls and such. And Mira,
Like a cave.
you also see this glowing moss or whatever that he described and such. So this definitely seems like it could be part of the same like cave system.
Wow.
But yeah.
Okay, well, I have my light, so I can see everything.
Well, like I said, the glowing moss provides enough light to see or whatever.
Yeah, the glowing moss that's only found in the one planet and one particular place on the planet. Let's not use that information at all.
All right, do I see anything else other than just cave walls and moss?
The cave you're in, it's basically a tunnel or whatever, so like it stretches down in one direction further than you can see, and in the other direction further than you can see.
Good.
And yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna start wandering down somewhere.
The direction you were facing when you appeared, or the opposite direction?
The direction I was facing.
Okay. As for Jacen, you're in bit of a cave, like a small cavern. There's actually a small like pond or a body of water and such, and yeah, there's two exits that you can see. One is just behind you. The water is in front of you, and then on the other side of the water is another exit. I say exit, I mean tunnel. You don't know if leads outside or where it leads, but it's just out of this kind of cavern or whatever. The water, it's about 20 meters across the water. The water does go up to both the sides or whatever, so you can't walk around it to get to the other side. But you're not sure how deep it is. You can't really see beneath the water or whatever. You don't have the light for that.
I'll just check whatever's behind me, because that seems safest. Although then again, I mean, it's efficient. I don't. Can I get any harm in that anyways, or just blade pop out?
No. This doesn't feel like a vision to you. You feel like you're actually in a cave.
Right. Yeah, I'll just say what I did, and I'll check the one behind me.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tunnel, and you're just gonna start walking down the tunnel.
Joey?
Do I see anything, or is it too dark for that?
You see a tunnel. It stretches out pretty far. At the moment you can't quite see how far it stretches.
Do I also have the glowing moss around?
Yeah. There's glowing moss, so you could definitely see. It's a pretty long tunnel.
I take some moss with me to help me light the way.
I mean, the moss is all along the walls.
Oh. I'll just follow along then.
Okay.
Moss the walls.
I would have covered myself with moss.
Yes, but he's not as fashionable as you.
True. I only wear dresses, so.
So I need Mira to make a perception check.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, wow. That's
about
really
right.
awful.
That's about right.
Okay.
You trip on air.
and then you might notice that there's moss in front of you. Maybe. You're not sure.
Okay, so you are walking down this tunnel, and you're actually approaching a place where it splits. Goes in 3 directions, not kind of the way you're coming from. So like 4-way split, but so there's
Good.
the right path, the left path, and the center path.
This has got to be some kind of like,
At,
what?
as you're looking at like this split, you hear a voice whisper in your ear, "Go left."
Do I trust this voice is a problem? Oh no.
It was me.
I
I
feel
was
like this
talking
is-
to you telepathically.
I feel like this is some kind of like judgment
Well,
thing.
you didn't hear the voice in
which-
your head. You heard it like through your you heard the voice like it sounded like somebody was behind you.
That's creepy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go right.
You're not even gonna look behind you.
No.
Okay.
If
I'm
you don't
out.
see
I'm
it, it
done.
doesn't exist.
Okay. Before I run, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna look around, try to figure out what the heck's going
You
on.
don't see anyone.
That didn't think so. I'm booking it right.
A real Jedi would have pulled out their lightsaber. I'm just saying.
Okay. So you book it going right. Okay.
Mhm.
We're going to go over to no, we're going to stay with you for now because Jacen seems to be eating.
I'm almost done anyway.
And
so
once you switch to him, I gotta take Kaylee out. But go on.
so as
Can I be
you,
doing
as
sit-ups while I'm
What did you
hanging?
say, Jose?
can you be doing sit-ups?
Yeah.
Pull up. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Kind of. Yeah, well, they would be technically be sit-ups.
I know what you mean. You could certainly try. That would
So
be,
like just straight using ab muscle, just pull myself up and then let that go.
yeah, that would be a strength roll.
Totally got this.
Is that a Loot Crate shirt, Joey?
Could be.
I have it too. Nope, you fall.
14.
fall on your
yeah.
How do I fall? I'm
You-
hanging upside down.
You don't fall. You just
You just
like,
wiggle around a little.
yeah, you're basically just wiggling or whatever, trying to like.
I just give myself an even bigger headache with the
Yeah.
blood rushing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Then if you want to go take Kaylee out or whatever, I'll go over to what Jason's doing.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So, Jacen, you're walking down, and I need you to make me a perception check.
I just rolled the sentry.
13.
Not bad, actually.
Not bad.
Dead anyway.
Do we ever get the opportunity to re-roll our lowest die?
No. No.
There's not some D&D stuff.
What in D&D I mean, I guess I've only played 5th edition, which I don't think has...
It was 5e. I had it. It was like whenever you would roll for your attack damage and like whatever your lowest roll, you could re-roll that die.
Was it like a special ability or some kind of...
Yeah, it was a special.
Okay.
It was a skill. I think a barbarian skill.
Okay, that makes sense. Because the only character I've played in there is I was going to say a bard, but no, I have played... I played another class, but I can't remember what it was because that was like a one-shot years ago.
Might be a fighter too. I don't know. I know more than one class has it, but I think it's basically just those
Yeah.
fighter type classes.
But no, there's nothing like that in this game, not unless there's something in one of the later, like, books.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because like we do really good with like 2 of our dice, and then like the last die is always like a 1. Oh, that's right. You could re-roll a 1 or a 2.
Okay. So yeah, so
Yeah, it wasn't the lowest one. It had to be a 1 or a 2. You
okay,
could re-roll.
okay. So anyway, Yoweee had rolled a 13. I
Mhm.
rolled okay, and then so as you're walking, you hear movement behind you. You turn around to look, and there's no one there.
I knew it. I'm going crazy.
You would think that if you realized you were in a cave and no longer on a ship. That would be a little crazy to me if I was like, meditate for a minute. Oh, I'm suddenly in a cave. I'm not crazy.
So yeah, so and while you're turned around to like look behind you, you again hear movement in the direction you were walking, which is now behind you. You turn back and still see nothing. What do you do? You're muted there.
Oh, I was. I mean, it was nothing. I just said
Okay.
I shake my head.
Okay. You shake your head.
I mean, I guess I could be like, I'm just confused.
Okay. You're just confused. So did you just go back to walking down the tunnel?
Yeah. Do I still see nothing? Like nothing. Like, oh, I recognize this.
I mean, you're seeing, cave walls, it covered in glowing moss. Like, it looks like the same type. Like, the cave looks like the same type of rock that it's made of as like the cave you saw in your vision. So has the same type of moss on it. So you're definitely like thinking this is probably the same cave system as your vision, but yeah.
I keep walking then.
Okay.
Not like I can go anywhere.
Welcome back, Denieta. I need you to make a strength roll because you just got hit. No. Nah, I'm just
You
joking.
need to roll 1d6.
Yeah, right. No, mine's 2d6. That's fine. I knew you were plotting to kill me somehow.
So you are running, and I need you to make me another perception check. 12.
Better.
Okay. As you're running, you see some you kind of notice some kind of a bit of a rock like kind of jutting out of the cave floor or whatever that you avoid tripping over. And
You didn't kill me yet.
and just run past. And then you also up ahead you can see kind of the cave wall as you see like where there's kind of like a very sharp turn, so you can't really see what's around the corner until you get up ahead.
I have a problem. Everything makes me think of song lyrics. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of slow my jog a little bit so I don't, crash into the side of the cave.
Okay. Okay.
And come up to the corner and kind of make sure that I'm not gonna die turning this corner.
You know.
I think everything's gonna kill me. It's fine. I'm gonna end up
She's
falling
running.
into a spike pit.
She's gonna crash.
So, but you're still jogging. You're not like coming to a stop or anything.
Correct. No.
Okay. So
She drifts the corner.
you go slow to a jog, and you go around the corner, and you see a humanoid figure right around the corner, but kind of a transparent, like you can see through them, and they're
Okay.
glowing, and you also only see them for a second, and then they disappear.
Oh, okay.
Like
That would make me stop.
you weren't even able to identify you can tell they're humanoid. You can't tell anything beyond that.
Okay.
Yeah. What do
Well,
you
I
do?
would definitely stop and try to get my bearings a little bit because that's startling. Okay, and then there's nothing else that I notice about the cave. Just this weird wisp of a person, possibly a person that disappeared.
just looks like the
Okay.
tunnel continues or whatever.
All right, well then I'm gonna continue, but not running this time. I'm just gonna walk myself down, make sure that I'm paying attention.
You do hear another voice in your ear saying, "You don't have to run from me."
Okay.
We all float down here.
Okay. Gonna once again look around to try and figure out who is talking to me.
Don't see anyone.
God bless. Okay. All right. I'm gonna continue walking and watching around. A little paranoid now.
Gonna turn to some scary movies, like spinning around in a circle. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Okay.
I'd be no good in a scary movie. I'd just fall over and cry.
I mean, you haven't fallen over yet. You almost you saw that thing that would have tripped you.
Perception.
Crashed into a wall. Somehow,
I was just thinking of the Formula
crashed.
1 cars in the rain, you know?
So you just drifted the corner. It's fine. Did a good job.
Okay. Where we leave off.
So was that person just wearing like a hood over his head too, so I couldn't really see anything, or was it just a robe without the hood?
Oh, the
Could I
person,
see his face and all that?
person you were talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see his face and like I said, he looks human, but there's something off about him, and you can't quite place what it is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
He's half robot. Go on.
Right. Like, do you know somebody named Sally?
I don't think so. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I do know a lot of people.
Oh no, you just something about you. I'm trying to figure it out. But that maybe you might be a relative of somebody.
It's highly unlikely I'm a relative of anyone you know.
You never know. It's a small universe. I'm the best hostage.
Do you have any more questions for him?
Yeah. Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, if my friends come here and the three of us are all together with you, what are the odds of us getting out of here alive? Just hypothetically.
What are the odds on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. So 10 being we're gonna be drinking calf and in on Tatooine or something, and 1 being you already have holes dug and such.
It's not how odds work.
He's really smart. Leave him alone. This is all part of his own plan. He thinks the guy thinks that he has Khaljov trapped, but really Khaljov has him trapped.
Your question reveals a lot of assumptions you're making.
Yeah.
The laughing is me, Eric, not the character.
You're one of those thinker types, aren't you?
Oh, sorry. Wipe my eyes.
My eye.
Are you tired or
Yeah,
okay?
it's part of it. Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, let's just say like all three of us were together. What is your goal?
Earlier, I was asking you how much you knew about the Force, and capital F Force, and you were talking about lowercase f Force.
It depends on if it was in the start of a sentence or not.
The Force that your friends Mira and Jacen use.
Oh, you mean that thing where like a car was all inside Jason's head and all that stuff, and how like I think Mira can do. She can't really use it. No, she's okay, I guess. But is that what you're talking about? Like the little talking in the head and stuff?
Let me put it into terms that you can understand.
Yeah, just lay it on me.
What your friends and Ikar and them can all do is like the equivalent of picking up a rock, going around like this and pretending you're flying a starship. What I can do
I can pick up a rock and move it around like that too.
Is the equivalent of, flying a whole fleet of actual starships.
So you get a handful of rocks.
No. Maybe this wasn't in terms you could understand.
He's gonna kill me before you guys get there. No, listen, you just said if they pick up a rock, anybody can pick up a rock.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Essentially, anybody can do what your friends can do. They only need minimal training.
Shit.
You don't need any training to pick up a rock, dude.
Oh my god.
It's a metaphor.
So we're not really picking up rocks.
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm following you now. So no rocks. And a capital F. Sure. Yeah. Who are you anyway? By the way, I guess you know who I am, but I don't really know who you are.
You can call me Darth Solus.
Darth Solus. Like
You're
soulless?
No.
Like soulless, like you have no soul.
No. SOLUS. Solus.
Solus. Oh, okay, I got you. That's a pretty cool name, actually. Was that like your mom or your dad? They gave you that name.
I chose that name for myself when I became a Dark Lord of the Sith.
This is the big boss.
Dark Lord of the Sith. Like, did you just make that up? Is that a thing? Like, what's this? So what's a Sith? Like, do I know what a Sith? I don't know what a Sith is, right?
You don't
realistically,
know.
Yeah. So I was like, is that like a faction that you're creating, like a club?
You're aware of the Emperor, and I'm sure you're aware of his attack dog, Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
They are they see themselves as the true Sith. They are not. I am one of the true Sith. They are mere pretenders.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, that's. Is there like a council that decides that, or is it like self-proclaimed true Sith?
I mean, as a general rule, it's, various people do try proclaiming themselves as the true Sith and such, but
Okay.
in my case, I actually am.
Okay. That's well, I mean, I kind of understand that. I'm the best pilot in the universe, and not a lot of people accept that, and some of them say that they're better than me, but I know that I am the best pilot, so I completely get where you're coming from. We're like basically we're right here, even though my hands are tied, so I can't really do that. But I'm like nodding my head like we're like this. All right, so okay, so what do you want? Are you like recruiting? Like, is this like you're trying to grow the club out or what?
If I were recruiting, I think I could find someone a bit more suitable than your friends.
Shots fired.
Do you have to know how to use a lightsaber really? Because if you do, I completely understand why you wouldn't pick Mir. But I think Jacen has some pretty good potential about being capital F user. That's how I'm going to call it the rest of this entire series. I'm just going to be like capital F users. But no, okay, that's interesting. So, well, if you're not trying to recruit them, what are you trying to do with?
Like I said, it is far beyond your understanding.
Well, I mean, it's not really hard to comprehend what you would want to do. If you don't want to recruit them, do you want to talk to them? Do you want to ask them a question? Do you want to, I don't know, kill us? What's the dealio?
What I want to do may kill them, but it's killing them is just a side effect.
Side effect. Like when you do drugs or when you do spices too much? It's just like just a side effect. Like it could potentially happen, but might not happen. Like it's like a little bit of a risk.
Kind of.
Okay.
I assume you're somewhat more familiar with spices than I am.
Yeah. Well, allegedly. But no, so you're like you're really good in a fight then, I would imagine, right? Yeah, that red lightsaber. That was first time I've seen that was the first time I've seen a red one, right? A car doesn't have a red one, does he?
Did I say what color cars was?
I don't believe so. I don't remember if you did. I'm good with notes, but not that good.
Unless somebody goes and says, "Oh, actually, you said it was this color," I'm gonna say cars was orange.
Okay.
I don't see anything in my notes.
Okay. What color is yours, Dan?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Blue.
I assume yours is either blue or green.
I think it was blue. I'm pretty sure it was blue.
Okay. And then
Master Lucian's was green, I believe.
Sure. I believe that is correct.
Wait, let me write these down.
Yeah, same.
That's actually not a bad idea. Orange lightsaber and
put it in the group thing so I can copy it later in a better fashion because this is messy.
Okay. Wait, we just had Master Lucian had green and Denieta had blue, right?
Had blue, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just making sure I typed that right.
So, first time I ever seen a red lightsaber. Like, is that like what you get when you join the group, or
Sith
is there a
tend
particular reason behind it, or?
Sith tend to have red lightsabers as we make our own crystals, and the process results in a red lightsaber. Whereas
Make your own, like make your own crystals? I
yeah,
thought you had to find those.
Jedi find their heirs, which is why they come in all sorts of colors.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, so like when you say create, so you manufacture your own red ones, or you manufacture your own crystals, and they're just red through the manufacturing of them.
Essentially.
Do you sell them?
What?
Do you sell them?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get a couple of components together so I can help a buddy out. If you're selling them, I could offer you some credit.
And increase your already existing debt.
I mean, it's a debt, but it's not that big of a debt, and there's an understanding right now. So technically, it's more of like a goodwill loan, if you will. Yeah, a goodwill loan. So debt is when you're just like unable to pay back. I can pay it back. I just need a little bit of time to pay it back.
You may be able to pay it back, assuming you make it through this alive.
Oh, I'm obviously not like in a bad position right now. I'm relaxing, upside down, in a cave with no blasters pointed at me. So that's a plus, right? You gotta look on the bright side of things. Or in your case, you gotta look on the dark side.
Oh my god.
I can't right now. I can't. Can we
Okay.
kick him now? Can he be done?
That's
You're the one that invited him.
God bless. What was I thinking?
That's the question. What are you thinking?
That's good. Yeah, that is a good question. Damn. All right.
Okay, carry on.
Okay.
I would imagine he wouldn't even answer me.
We're gonna go over to Jacen, who we left off with. What were you doing when we left off? Were you still just walking down the tunnel?
I think so.
Yeah, because you were just ignoring the movement you were hearing, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Okay. So you're walking down. You feel like you've been walking for a while, but you're not entirely certain because your sense of time, you're starting to realize something with sense of the flow of time seems off since you've been here. So you're not quite sure how long you've been wandering for, but you come to a fork in the tunnel. It splits off 3 ways, so 4 including the way you just came from.
Right.
Okay. You go right.
I die.
So yeah, thank you for clipping that.
Absolutely. I couldn't not put this.
Bright side of life.
So yeah, you go down the right path, and I need you to make me a perception check.
Ooh.
17.
Damn.
Ooh.
That's Yeah, that's one away from a perfect roll for you.
Have you ever had a perfect roll yet?
I don't remember any.
I don't think so. So, as you're walking, you continue to hear movement around you without seeing a source. Because like it keeps being basically whichever way you're facing, you're hearing movement from behind you. But then you hear a voice whispering in your ear. Why is your friend scared of me?
What? Do I recognize it?
You do not recognize the voice.
I'll just ignore it.
And it's not the same voice you heard in your vision. Or I guess not, you heard when you were meditating. But yeah. Either of the voices. It's definitely not Khaljov's voice either.
Why are you afraid of my little friend?
So you said you're just ignoring it? Okay. So you continue walking along, trying to ignore the movement you keep hearing and this voice you just heard. We're going to go over to Mira.
Yes.
So, you're just walking down a tunnel. You two get a sense that, like, there's something with the time, like, you're not sure how long you've been here, but it feels both longer and shorter than it should, and that doesn't make sense to you, but it's yeah. Unless you've worked in retail, then it makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, and you actually come to the tunnel actually comes to an end, except it's at the end of it. It's not a solid wall. It's like the wall at the end is basically a pool of water that's just like a vertical pool of water, and it's just like there.
Oh, so not like a waterfall?
Not a waterfall. No, it's not that
Just-
water's falling. The water is just.
It's just.
It looks like it's like if you look down wherever you saw like a pool of water and it's like that, but it's against the wall.
That's not weird. All right.
Think
Well,
of Stargate.
I don't know anything about Stargate.
Oh. Well, you should watch Stargate.
Okay, thanks. All right. So, is there anything weird about it, or just like there's just water? I mean, aside from the fact that it's water, like it doesn't just look like water.
I got one of those in my house. Not a big deal.
Shut up.
Like it other than like the fact that it's a wall made of water, it looks perfectly normal. Like it doesn't look like it's any kind of like like it's just weird that it's like this.
Right, obvious.
But yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna take a rock and toss it at the water.
Get a rock and pretend it's a starship. Think starship, and then throw it.
So you pick up a rock,
Mm-hmm.
you throw it, and it like goes in like water kind of ripples out from where it went in, just like if you threw a rock into water.
That's
And like,
It's getting scary.
yeah, you can't really see beyond like how deep it is because like the light from the moss doesn't really like reveal much like of the water because it's just doesn't provide enough light for that or whatever.
All right.
Immediately after throwing it, though, we're gonna move over to Jacen, who suddenly feels a rock hit the back of his head.
Wait, what?
You feel a rock hit
Oh.
the back of your head.
Nice.
You throw the.
It was on a rock.
Oh, so do you pick up the rock and just throw it back behind you? Is that what you're meaning to imply you were doing?
Yeah, threw it.
So that is what you're actually doing. Your character's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. You just throw the rock behind you, and it just lands on the floor behind you, clatters to a stop.
So you're not weirded out by this at all? What the heck?
Seems normal.
It's like a wall of water. It's normal.
No, that was me.
Relatable to you. It's like it's normal.
Oh.
A rock hits you in the back of the head. No big.
Recon, I have a question. Those alleged spices that were on your ship, are you sure that Yoweee didn't get them? That Jacen didn't get them?
I imagine that is now up for if they were in fact on my ship at all.
Okay. But so Jacen is just ignoring the rock that hit him on the back of the head and continuing to walk down the tunnel?
I'm just assuming it's like a rock that just broke off from above or something.
Okay.
Understandable.
I mean, happens all the time, right?
Yeah, it's falling from above you. It hits the top of your head, but this one hits you from the back of the head. So yeah, it's understandable.
If it's still fall like here, it's still in the back of your head.
Yeah, it is. What? You can't. That.
Unless you got a pointed back head or something.
Your head
you got
sticks out, so it's.
you got a ducky head or something.
Oh, ducky.
Okay.
Wait. What's ducky?
Land before time.
Right before time.
Oh.
Don't remember.
That might have been before your time.
No, he's the same age as I am.
I like how this is the second dinosaur animated movie that's been mentioned in the stream.
All right.
We got to make a Jurassic Park roleplay.
I wouldn't be surprised if there. I don't know. There might be a licensed one, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's at least made a Jurassic Park RPG.
Let's find out.
You drop that die, you cannot pick it back up. That's a new rule.
It's down for the count.
You have a -1D for all your rolls.
I mean, even if I drop one die, I still have the rest.
74.
Okay.
Oh, there's a wiki one. The Lost World Jurassic Park role-playing game. A role-playing game containing 3 short interactive adventures and 2 sheets of punch-up cards.
Yeah. So
you're ignoring the rock that hit you.
Yeah, I think we established that he's ignoring that. So
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a rock.
we're gonna go back to Mira.
Mm-hmm.
She gets the rock in her face.
No.
No.
Like I said, the rock that you threw back, whatever, just clattered behind you. So, yeah. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk up and touch the water.
Aren't you a control force user? Can't you spread the water with your hands?
No,
I'm not Moses.
Control means she has control over her own body. Healing
I
and
can
such.
Stop pain and heal.
Oh, I was gonna say, we don't.
I'm not freaking Moses going up there.
I
Yes.
she has control over automatic body processes to an extent that most people don't.
So I
Could've-
wouldn't
I
piss my
could've-
pants if I was hanging upside down.
I
It's
could have
fine.
so much fun with that. Can I be a Jedi now?
I mean, if
I
you
would
can
never leave my bunk.
if you can find somebody to train you.
Well, I want to
You
be
have
able to
two
use a lightsaber, so probably not Mira.
If you want to learn control, bro.
If you want to learn sense, we're just
Yeah,
gonna
you
all
need a
train
little
each
sense.
other.
All
Well, I
right.
do
So
need
yeah,
a sense of
Okay.
control.
you need to get out of here.
You touch the water.
Yes.
It feels like water.
Cool. This is really awesome. Can I just put
Immersive water.
my hand in there to see if it's deep?
Yeah, you put your hand in there. How far in are you reaching?
The arms length is as long as I can go
Jesus.
without diving in. Shut up, Jose. I
Really
was trying
twisting that water. Put your whole hand in there.
the whole arm.
Just water. You're not feeling the back, bottom, whatever.
There's
Yeah.
no back wall.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm just gonna back away.
Okay. You back away.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Are you? So you're just like backing away, but you're still watching the water.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Jesus.
Yes, my son.
Oh my word! What is this?
Okay.
I rolled a 7 earlier, now an 8. God.
So you're backing up. You're backing up, and suddenly you feel water behind you.
Oh, sweet Jesus. So, do I still see the water in front of me?
You still see the water in front of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna obviously turn around and try to figure out what's going on.
You see more water behind you. The tunnel that was behind you is now blocked off by another one of these water.
So I just have
things.
water walls on side on.
Well, on two ends.
And
There's
then
still like
cave walls.
There's still cave walls on the like the longer end. But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can't escape this water.
You can try.
So there's water on one side, water on the other, and
Yeah.
then the other two is just cave walls. I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, crap. I guess I'm gonna try and dive in to the one I was facing the first time.
Okay. You dive in. Make me a swimming check.
I did not put any points in this because I didn't think it was gonna ever be used.
She
And
did.
I do better on that one than my freaking perception. 1 point away from. Oh, so angry.
Okay, 13. You dive in. It's, you never dived into water that was like vertical like this, but it's still a fairly decent dive for that. And you start swimming, and suddenly, you
Giant.
break the surface and come out, and suddenly you're no longer in water. You're in back in a cave tunnel, and Jacen is right in front of you.
Oh dear. Okay. Gonna pop
he
out
look
of this water.
spectre-like?
Hello, Jacen.
I started to slap her on the head with a stick.
How do you have a stick? Were you just carrying a stick?
He had it like a certain person had a blaster pistol.
I don't have that anymore, I think, or do
No. Okay. So you're actually gonna freaking hit me right now.
I?
Roll for
So-
damage.
And suddenly
No,
Mira's
no.
incapacitated for the rest of the thing. Good job, me.
No, I don't know. I just look confused. Like, where did you come from?
Where did you go? Where did you come from? I'm
Where
sorry.
did you
Aaron.
go?
I apologize.
No worries.
All right. So, well, I came from the The water? There's no water walls. What? What is
Hey,
happening?
did I ever see any water? Because I don't remember seeing any water.
Just the water when you got in, right?
You saw like a pond when you came in, but that was like normal like horizontal water.
Right.
I'm very confused.
Do I see any water?
Um,
Where
The
I'm
ceiling is
swinging.
water.
Darth Solus has like a glass of water he's occasionally drinking from.
Okay.
Wait, are we gonna pop out that glass of water?
I'm just gonna quickly say, hey, Darth Solus, the ground's lava.
Dingus.
What was that? I didn't
The
catch
ground
it.
is lava.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
Does
So,
he lift his legs up at all from his position?
No.
why are you like this? All right, so I'm talking to Jacen. I came from the water. Where are we? Where have you been?
I've been wandering around in this cave, wherever we are.
Okay, well, I kept hearing things and I thought I saw something. Somebody was trying to talk to me, I believe, but I'm not positive. And I was trapped between two vertical walls of water, and I decided to dive in, and here I am. What do we do?
Mm. I kept hearing things behind me, but after I looked behind, there's nothing. So eventually I just ignored it.
Oh, well, I don't think ignoring it's the best idea. We should probably figure out why there are things talking to us. Do you have anything? What did they say?
I don't think I heard anything specific, right?
You heard one thing.
You
At
heard.
least one.
Yeah, you
You
heard.
said, why is your friend afraid of me?
Oh yeah. The only thing I heard is like, why is your friend afraid of me?
Who? That's strange because I heard something about don't be afraid of me or you don't have to run from me. Must be somewhat connected, quite possibly, unless I'm not your friend. um, which way have you gone? Have you gone any way specifically to see anything?
Nope. I've just been following the tunnel.
Okay. Well,
Easy does it.
all right. Then let us continue, I suppose. Which way have you come from?
Are we just assuming where I come from is behind me now?
Well, I came up from behind you, so you turned around and you're looking at me. So
Oh.
behind me would be where you came from.
Yeah.
Sound weird, but I came where you came from.
Jesus Christ. That is what
Technically,
no.
we all came where she came from.
Wow! Wow! I feel like you're insulting my mother.
Wow. Wow. Oh wow.
I love your mom.
Same thing. All right, so I'm gonna look behind me. Is there water behind me?
No.
No.
Just tunnel.
Cool. So the water is a gateway to the other walls. Got it. All right. So I guess shall we just venture on?
Seems like a plan.
Okay.
For as far as if we have a plan of things that could be planned.
I'm
we
gonna
might-
actually
might
pull
very
out
well
my
die here.
lightsaber this time and actually like just hold it out for safety reasons.
So you're activating your lightsaber, or you're just okay. Well, you try to activate it and it doesn't turn on.
Okay. That's
Did
alarming.
you not charge it?
Shut your mouth.
Did you restock the batteries?
So I'm very disgruntled. My lightsaber is not working. There is something going on here. So I'm gonna pull out a blaster rifle instead and just keep it at my side.
I should start shooting in all kinds of directions.
No. Okay, and so we're gonna continue on down this tunnel.
Okay. I need you both to make. Or, well, no. Dan, I need you to make me a perception. Yoweee, make me a sense roll.
Nice roll.
12 and 12. Okay. So I said before that both of you, like, you have a strange sense of the time passing. Like, at this point, you're not sure, like, if you've been here for 10 minutes or 10 hours.
10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years.
But then, Jacen, what you also sense through the Force is that something seems to be draining you of energy. Like, you feel tired, to, like, an extent that you don't feel like you should be. Denieta, or Mira also feels tired, but you don't have like you don't necessarily have the sense that something is draining you. Just that you do feel more tired than you think you should be.
Okay.
What about me?
Oh, you're dead.
I mean, you're still feeling a little dizzy from when you were being spun around, but otherwise, like, I like, obviously, all the blood's in your head, but considering that, you feel not bad.
The head that's connected to my neck. Jeez.
Well,
That's not
Excuse you. He's
better
making
mind.
sexual innuendos. Okay, so I'm not. All right, I'm gonna turn to Jacen. I'm not feeling that great at the moment. Should we? We should. What should we do? Should we continue on? Not feeling energetic.
And I can say that I sense the whole thing. Like, I'm sensing something is draining us.
You
Or
can
do I just do I just sense it for myself or for both?
you just sense it for yourself, but
I did just say
after
I
what
have the
she
same
just said,
symptoms.
I could just like that. I can say like I think we're being drained by something.
Oh, okay. Is it nearby? Is it in the tunnels? Do you have any idea what's going on?
Could I do something with like try to sense that, see where I can figure out where it's coming from?
roll me a sense. 10. You don't sense where it's coming from, but in trying to do that, you do realize that that there is definitely something draining both of you, and it seems to be draining Mira a lot faster than it's draining you.
So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna pass that information.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That explains why I'm feeling a little down. Is there any way to stop this? I do not want to pass out here.
Yeah, I probably don't know anything I could do against it at this point in time, so.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think resting is the best plan either in this place.
I agree. Let's continue on as best we can.
Okay. So you're walking.
Kyle! Kyle!
I'm right here.
And as you're walking, you actually notice a door along one of the tunnel walls. It's
Kick it in.
it's a very old-fashioned door. Looks to be made out of wood. Has a handle on it.
Okay. Well,
Do it, Khaljov style.
I've got my blaster on, like held at my side, and I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna do we hear anything? Or just see a door? That's it.
You can roll me a perception.
I'd like to do the same then.
Yep.
Can I just randomly start humming?
Well-
Just like.
Was that 10 just now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
As you see, there's
I was
two
waiting for you to roll.
Yeah. So 10 and a 12. You don't hear Khaljov. You do hear like something from behind the door. Like it's very indistinct, or whatever. But like it does sound like there's someone on the other side of the door. Not like right on the other side, but like
Right. In the area that is
yeah.
beyond the door.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Do I still have that blaster at this point?
You had, what did you have? You had a revolver, wasn't it, or something? A pistol. It was a black powder pistol that you.
Yeah, but that was taken
That was-
back,
yeah.
I think. So,
Great, I'm still weaponless.
That flintlock pistol.
so yeah, so I don't think actually have a weapon then, unless
Right.
when you got on the ship, you
we
took
were on the
something.
ship.
Did you take something while you were on the ship?
For comedian purposes, no.
Okay.
Great.
I would have been like, I brought everything. I brought one of the ship's lasers with me.
I have a blaster pistol as well. I'm going to give it to Jacen.
Okay.
I need to mark that on the thing.
Okay. So Mira gives Jacen a blaster pistol, and
I'm done with this game.
Oh God, please don't. Okay, so I'm going to quietly say to Jacen, I'm gonna open this door. Please be prepared to assist me if need be.
okay.
I nod as I quickly run away.
Please don't.
I got your back. Way back.
All right, I'm gonna push the door
Got you
open
covered.
if I can.
You start pushing on the door and realize it's actually a pull door.
Continue to push.
All right, so so I slowly I grab the handle and slowly pull the door.
Okay. You pull the door open and look inside this room, where you see 4 cages. One of them, well, 2 of them have humans that you don't recognize in them. One looks to be a teenage girl, and the other looks to be a man in his mid to late 20s. They're both human. you also see um, um, a small furry.
Ewok.
I'm going to say this.
Jeez.
Your characters don't know what an Ewok is, but
I
yes,
know.
it's an Ewok.
Okay. A small little teddy bear in a cage. Got it.
Yep. And the other cage has somebody you do know, Tlakar.
I was gonna say, I bet it's the car. No.
They all look up as you come in, and Tlakar is right away like, Mira, Jacen.
Sup?
Car, what happened? Why are we here? Why are you here?
I was waiting outside the town, and then, I don't know, something knocked me out, and I woke up here. This is, she points at them, or they point at the man, and it's like, that's Colin, and that's Leslie.
Sup, Leslie?
And this little guy is Chaka.
I was gonna call him
Gotcha.
Teddy.
Okay.
Leslie and Colin are both also Force users. Chaka isn't, though, so we think they're. Have you been feeling drained since you've been here?
Yes. Very much
Like,
so.
That's like we've been here for. I don't know. I haven't been
Time
able to.
seems to be going.
Yeah. But yeah, we're exhausted. Like, yeah.
Sound pretty fit to
Uh,
me.
Do you happen to?
Chaka seems okay though. So it might be. So whatever it is, we think it's just affecting those of us who use the Force.
That would be, yes, that would make some sense here.
Chaka gives a thumbs up.
Gosh.
Can I adopt this Ewok and it be my friend now?
And we have companions on here.
Ewok is staying with me forever.
Something I wish I had time for in setting up for the session was copying out a bunch of Ewok words and such that I could have actually spoken in Ewok, but that unfortunately I did not have time to get that ready.
All right. So I'm saying to Klukar, do you know who your captors are? Have you seen anybody?
No. And we all remember waking up here at about the same time.
And Colin, Leslie, where are you from?
We'll go with Colin first, since you asked him first. I'm from what's Han Solo's planet again? Corellia. Thank you. There we go.
Thank you. You thanked yourself.
Okay, so Colin's like, I'm from Corellia. I've been traveling around, exploring the galaxy, trying to find like all sorts of stuff on the Jedi and such. Because Jedi are way cool, right? And I want to be one, but they're kind of been hunted to extinction, all that. So trying to restart the Jedi Order. That's kind of my goal in life.
Right. Okay.
What was the Ewok's name again?
The Ewok's
the Ewok
name
is Chaka.
Yeah. And Leslie's like, I'm from what's the name of your Mira and Khaljov's planet?
We were on wait.
It's a good question.
Did we ever name your home planet?
I don't have a name.
Tatooine.
We did
No.
not.
I don't have. Hold on, let me. No. Mm-mm.
It was a big planet, a barren planet.
Was it Alderaan?
Well,
It just says I just put in an unobtrusive planet.
yeah,
Can we say Naboo?
no.
I feel like we're not going to use any of the known ones right this second.
Can we say Natu?
Kiptam Prime, what is that for?
Kitchen Prime is where the thing is right now.
Where the
believe
thing
it.
is, the rebel base.
Well, there was Kroltam 6 is where Ikar was.
Yep.
Kiptam Prime.
Kitchen
Black-
Prime was where the rebel base was in the forest. That was abandoned.
Okay, yes, that's right.
Then why do I have? Wait. Okay,
no.
so plural tall.
Yeah, that's where the current rebel base is.
Okay,
Yes.
so it went from Kiptam Prime to wherever that.
Plorotel.
Plorotel.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, Balin was on Corellia, Hecklin was on Tatooine, Bespin. I don't see anything about ours though.
Yeah.
Kroltam.
We're from Naptuine.
Why are you
Tatooine.
like this?
I mean, if Dan agrees to it, I'm okay with that name.
I hate it.
Well, come up with another one off the top of
No,
your head.
it's fine. That's what we're gonna use.
I'm good with Tatooine. It's
No.
the sleeping
Neptune.
planet.
Okay, so Leslie's like, I'm from Naptuine. I was training under Jedi Master Lucian Pretaria.
Oh, well. Okay. That's good to know. As was I.
Oh, cool.
I suppose that's the word.
What's your name?
I'm Mira
Oh.
Kailen.
Yeah, Master Lucian's talked about you before.
That's good. We should probably figure out how to get you all out of here. Obviously, I'm gonna look around and see if there's a way to open these cages. Are they just like primitive cages, or are they like key card cages or something?
Yeah, like they're made out of metal, but they are like, it's bars. It has like a padlock on it, on the door or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a rock and try and smash the padlock.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
You want to help me out, Jacen?
Sure.
I don't think you can like.
No, I'm like he can also try.
Oh, try a different one. Okay.
Why would you just shoot it?
Because I don't want to like end up hurting myself or somebody else. Have you met me?
Okay, so that was a 9 you rolled. Whose were you trying to?
Tulkar.
Okay. Yeah, you
In there.
you try and nothing happens.
Nothing? No.
Can I use like security or not?
What is?
It's a lock, isn't it?
To try
They're
to
old
Well,
school
it's like
locks, right?
try,
but you're just like smashing it.
you want to be trying to like pick the lock.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's better. That's
Yeah,
more in my favor.
Yeah, you can use security to try picking the lock. If you have anything on you, you can try to pick a lock with.
I have arrows.
Give me that. I can use the point.
Okay. Yes, you could certainly try to use an arrow to
It's like a terrible.
to try picking the lock. 15. So you're getting some drop frames.
Oh, come back, frames.
So you're trying to like pick the lock or whatever, which is not something you really have a lot of experience doing. especially not with an arrow. And it does not work.
Well,
Rip the arrow.
Does she
okay.
lose the arrow?
No, the arrow.
I need all 8 of them.
With a roll of 15, I'm going to say like you didn't damage the arrow or anything. You just failed to
Okay.
pick the lock. If you roll badly enough, I was going to have the arrow break.
I'll try again.
No, my arrow.
I mean,
Okay.
technically I could, right?
I mean, you could try as many times as you want, assuming nothing,
No.
stops you. I think
No.
Mira might stop you.
I'm
I'll-
stopping.
I'm looking Mira's eyes. Let me try one more time.
No. No.
I'll give you a cheesecake.
No.
I've got
Lasagna?
lasagna at home.
No. Okay. All right. So I guess there's. Do we have any other suggestions, people, on how to get you out of here? Anybody?
I'll try to kick the lock.
You could try shooting the lock with a blaster.
I'll
Ooh.
do that. I'll do
All right,
that.
everyone, go back away from the locks. I'm going to try and shoot this one, the cars.
Don't worry, she's an expert marksman.
Oh God. Well,
Okay.
I've got the blaster rifle. Is that gonna be bad? I don't know how. What kind of things these things shoot?
I mean, roll.
An energy bolt?
And I assume you're doing it like from point blank range.
Yes.
Yeah, roll your blaster. You definitely hit it.
Are you sure?
At point blank range, I don't think you could miss it actually because you have 4d6 plus 1, and point blank range, difficulty to hit is 5.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, you hit it. Roll for damage.
3.
22. Yeah, the lock is just destroyed.
All
And
right.
she continued to use a rock to break the other locks.
Shut up. I'm gonna obviously let the car out and then
Okay.
go and get the other ones. Can I?
I'm not
Do I
going
have to roll
to make
for
you
all?
roll for
Okay,
the
I was
other
like, do I
ones.
really have to roll for these?
Because, like, obviously you can hit a lock with a blaster.
Yay! I can do something right. All right. So now we've got everyone released.
Mhm.
Whew. All right. So
Um,
should Ooh. Go on.
Yeah, so as you release them, they, come out of their cells. Chaka right away goes over to the door and, like, looks outside, looks back and forth along the tunnel. And he says something that you don't understand. And then Plakar says something back to him in the same language. And it's like, he's asking, like, where you came from, if you have, like, a way out of, what's the way out of here?
Well, that is a good question. Very good question. I'm not sure. These tunnels have been very misleading. We came from this direction, but it's a very confusing situation. I was in a different tunnel, and then there was a wall of water. I went into the wall of water and came out behind Jacen in a different tunnel. So I'm really not sure how to get out of here. But we also have another friend somewhere around here that we need to find.
Me.
How did you come into these tunnels?
Well, Jason was attempting to meditate to see if we could find where Khaljov was being kept, and upon us meditating together, we ended up here.
Basically, we teleported.
It seems as if we were teleported in some manner.
Lakar's like, where were you before?
On a ship in hyperspace.
It was all just a dream.
That is odd.
Yes, it is.
It'd be fascinating if, it weren't for the circumstances.
I agree. But as of now, we are possibly in danger as we are all being drained. We should probably figure out how to get Khaljov and get out of here.
Please.
Um,
My ears are starting to ring.
What the fuck is that? Is that Ewok?
That's an Ewok.
Holy shit, yes. God, 17 dice just rolled.
They're so good.
Lakar's like, I think I can sense Khaljov.
Then let us.
And they point down the way you came from.
All right. Okay. Well, we can proceed that way. I do want to know if you guys have heard or seen anything out of the ordinary, aside from being drained of energy. I have heard some voices and seen a figment or phantom of some sort. I am trying to not worry, but Jason also heard the same thing.
I haven't seen anything or heard anything like that, Car says, and Colin and Leslie both, are, agree with Car.
Okay. Okay,
Just in case
so
you want to hear the Ewok sounds.
I saw that. All right, so then let us go towards where you're sensing him.
Okay. So Car leads the way, and the rest of you follow them. And I want Mira and Jacen to make perception checks. 9.
Gross.
And
Oh, wow.
9.
Good job, us.
It's like we're soul linked.
Okay. You don't notice anything strange.
No.
Or out of the ordinary. Just wandering down the tunnel. And you're walking down the tunnel, and you're walking, and because of the sense of time, you're not sure how long has passed. And you come out into a big cavern. Now, this doesn't seem at all strange to Mira, who, had teleported into the tunnel behind Jacen. But Jacen, you remember, there being a time where, like, the tunnel split and, you chose one direction, but you never, on this, walking back along the path, you've never come across the split. And this isn't the cavern you were in earlier with, like, the pond of water. There's no pond of water in this cavern.
Is this the one that branches off in, like, 4 different
No,
ways?
there's no branch.
Oh. It's just a cavern.
It's just a cavern. There's
One way in, one way out, kind of thing.
yeah. There's well, no. There's just like the one tunnel that you're coming down that leads into this cavern, but you don't see another exit from it.
Okay.
Well,
Where did you really come from, Jacen?
So, Jacen, are you going to be like speaking up and being, because you're probably confused at this, because you were walking down the path where you came from, but this is not where you came from.
Yeah, I want to say, I'll just say, like, this is not where I came from.
Okay, well, I did say that these tunnels are a little concerning, considering I was somewhere else, went into a body of water that was vertical, and came out behind Jacen in the tunnel we were just in. So these are very misleading tunnels, and I'm not sure how to get to anywhere specific. Does Takar feel anything else or know anything else?
Takar kind of closes their eyes and this was the direction I could sense Khaljov in, but now I don't know, it's like something's clouding my senses. Meanwhile, Chaka,
Chaka's my new best friend. Sorry, guys.
Chaka goes up to one of the walls and kind of like feeling alongside it, knocks on the wall, another spot, looks at all of you, points at it and like says something in the Ewok language, Ewokese, and Takar, responds and is like, he says there's something behind that wall.
All right. Then let us figure out how to get through the wall.
Kick it down.
God.
This is not Sparta.
Let's see here.
It's some random cave.
So Leslie takes out her lightsaber and tries it, and it doesn't work. She's like,
I already tried that.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it in the cell, obviously, in the cage, but I'm seeing if, like, now that I was out of the cage, it would work again, but no.
Maybe if you put them together, there's enough juice to...
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Colin's like, all I have is the sword.
Okay, Jacen.
I was getting ready to say, Jason's favorite weapon.
Yeah. The Ewok takes off his backpack and, takes a bunch of... He has various, like, shiny trinkets and stuff, whatever he takes out.
Same.
Happens to have a thermal detonator. No big deal. just chilling in there.
Casual.
And sure enough, one of the shiny objects is a thermal detonator.
This is totally normal, actually, Perfectly.
Leave it to an Ewok.
Make it say what you want. Unlike us, he comes here prepared.
Yeah, the Ewok says something and Takar translates. He says there was some asshole in armor that like was being mean to him, so he stole this off of him.
You meanie, this is mine now.
So who wants to
Nope.
Not it.
throw this? And now that I know actual rules.
Oh, is it grenade?
It is grenade, yes.
3D.
Chaka, you throw it.
No, don't make.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna like throw it 2 feet and blow everyone up. Poor little guy.
He's gonna blow
Let's
himself up.
see. Chaka has 3D plus 2.
I'm 3D. What are you, Jason? Under
Mine is
dexterity.
my appearance is a 3D plus 2. At least it's my dexterity, so.
Yeah, mine's just 3D.
Yeah. Collins is also 3D plus 2. So.
Colin,
Colin
sending
can
you-
do it.
Oh my gosh. Give it to the expendable guy.
Chaka's
How
like,
dare you.
Chaka's like,
we're sending you to die.
Chaka's basically motioning that no, he's got this,
Oh dear. Okay.
and
Well, I'm gonna.
and
go.
motioning for you to all back away. So, how far back is everyone getting? Let's see.
I'm running away.
How
Pretty-
big
My
is this
distance.
cavern?
Running back to the room with the door.
Thermal detonator range.
What was that, like 10 or 15 yards?
It can hit damage up to 20 meters. It's not guaranteed to, because you can only throw it up to 12 meters. And because that's what we were doing wrong last time, is that basically you throw it, and then after that what you do is you do a separate roll for each person within the range to determine if it actually hits them or not.
Including the person that threw it?
Yes.
And how big is
And-
this cavern?
It's about 30 meters across.
Okay, and so this is the entrance. This is the wall that we're gonna be throwing it at, or is it one of the side walls?
It's one of the side walls,
Son of a bitch.
but like
All right.
you can still get out of like range of it.
Yeah, I'd go to the complete opposite end.
Okay.
I'd go 21 meters because I'm feeling risky.
You mean
see.
19? Go 19, just in case.
No,
What do we have?
That's
So
good.
3D plus
20.1.
2. How far or how close is he gonna get to try throwing it? Because
Oh my god, if you kill my Ewok friend, I'm gonna be very upset.
We can find a new Ewok. He's replaceable.
No!
let's see, 3D plus 2 maximum roll is 20.
Yeah, don't worry, there's like a whole planet of Ewoks. You're fine.
So so it would need so at long range he would need a perfect roll to hit it. So he's getting nice up and close.
He presses the button, drops it, and run.
So
No.
throwing it, so he's at 4 meters.
I love Ewoks. They're precious.
That was him praying.
I'm gonna re-roll another character. It's gonna be an Ewok.
He's gonna play 2 characters at the same time.
No, I can't do that.
Yes, we
I
can.
mean, you could switch between 2 different characters.
You just can't play them in the
Right,
same
I mean, like,
session.
not in the same session.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to, like, Denieta's just gonna have like 2 face cams from different angles, just to pretend like it's 2 different characters.
When I was a kid, we would definitely do that, where we would play multiple characters at the same time. But it might be a bit harder on stream. So he did not throw very well,
Oh no!
which makes my job extra hard because I have to figure out this grenade scatter diagram.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna pee.
Okay. Where are grenade rules, just so I can make sense of. I've mostly made sense of it, but the grenade scatter is still a bit.
This
weird.
is what it's gonna sound like.
I got you
Okay,
covered, Widow.
So roll one die to figure out where it scatters. Okay, 3.
What number was that?
29? Yeah.
Okay, I got you covered.
Um,
Her sound effects to say.
We got you, Eric. Don't worry. We got your sound effects right here.
12.
If he
Okay,
dies or something
so
by an explosion, make him fly or something.
I mean, on the plus side, actually, he ended up throwing the thermal detonator further from himself than if he had actually succeeded. So he actually has less of a chance of getting hit. It's just didn't, just less of a chance of it hitting the wall as well.
So he's not dead yet?
No. So now you
Yeah.
roll to see if he gets hit. So 12. Let's see. That said 4. So 4, 12. I'll say 15 because I don't feel like actually doing trigonometry right now. So 15 is long range. Roll 4d4 for the grenade. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll also... Okay, yeah, so Ewok's actually fine.
That's
Ooh.
good.
Damn it.
But now we'll also see if the wall is at all damaged.
Not even a scratch.
Okay, you remember how we were saying earlier about if there has ever been a perfect roll?
Oh shit! Are you kidding?
4
Or is it the
sixes.
Wow.
Wow.
So despite his throw being off, he actually ended up throwing it such that it had less of a chance to hit him, and thus didn't hit him. But the wall still got caught in the explosion. And damage.
The wall crumbles apart.
5d
Revealing
for
a giant monster.
damage.
Impossible throw. Perfect angle.
Yep. So he actually really lucked out there, and blasted a hole in the wall.
All right. I'm gonna go and
Now
get...
you are looking at another wall behind it.
a wall of water.
And
wow.
meanwhile, we're gonna cut away to Khaljov, who
Hey,
is
that's me.
startled by an explosion that happens on one of the walls. He hears a wall on the wall behind him. You hear an explosion. So we're now going to cut back to the other group who sees through this hole in the wall and sees Khaljov hanging there.
Oh, excuse
is that
me.
you?
Sorry.
And
Hi.
Khaljov may also notice that he doesn't remember Darth Solus leaving. Darth Solus is no longer here.
Hey. This Sith guy. So his name's Solus. I don't know. Darth Solus. He's like, hi guys. I can't. I'm just like spinning. Am I spinning or am I just swinging?
Are you trying to spin?
Dangling.
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
Oh god.
I'm
This
trying to
again.
turn so I can.
Roll a dexterity.
Guys.
13.
Oh, yeah.
You start spinning, and it is like Thor Ragnarok though, so you just like keep spinning. So it's like, hey guys, how's it going?
Who's that? Oh, that's cute. A little furry person.
Excuse
But Wait for it.
And he shoots it.
There's a guy. Wait. There's a guy here. It's me spinning around talking to you guys. Every time I do one circle. There's a guy here. He wants to use me as bait, but
that seems to be.
you guys aren't going to fall for that, I'm sure. He's not here anymore, but he has a red lightsaber, and you guys have. Guys, you have to watch out because he wants you to for like a test or something, and he doesn't want you to join his club. So be careful. I'll just be here.
So I missed. Okay, I missed something. I like moved my headset. How is he talking to us? He heard an explosion. Is that what?
You blasted into the room
right.
that I'm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So can we see him?
Yeah, you see him. Yeah, like you blasted the hole into the room that he is in.
Okay, just making sure. That's what I thought, but I was confused.
Okay.
All right. So maybe we should get him down.
Is he hanging above water?
No, just above the cave floor.
How far above the cave floor?
I was gonna say just shoot the rope down and just make him fall down.
That's
maybe about 5 feet or so.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can totally do that.
At
All
worst,
right.
will break his neck.
Yeah, Khaljov, we're gonna need you to help us out here. I'm going to shoot the rope so that you can fall down. Okay?
What?
I'm going to shoot the rope. I need you to be aware so that you can land properly.
Basically, you need to be a cat and land on your feet.
You'll miss. Excuse you.
He's Khaljov, not Cat Jove.
Cat-
Don't worry. My my arms are tied. I can't.
It's okay. We're gonna do this anyway. You ready?
Okay, no wait. Before she shoots, I'm just gonna move under him and try to catch him, just in case he lands wrongly.
You guys are gonna crash. Good. All right, I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm really getting dizzy.
How far did you say? He's 5 feet up, so that would be like. How tall are you?
I'm like 6'2".
What?
That'd be like
But how close did you get?
as close as I could
Okay.
while still hitting the rope,
Okay.
not his feet.
She misses, shoots off his toe.
You didn't need that. You've got 9 others. It's fine.
And that's with the blaster rifle.
Yep.
I mean, blaster rifle short range is 30 meters, so you're good. That's
Okay. Cool.
so.
Hi, Jason.
And you rolled a
Hi.
12, so you did manage to hit it. Difficulty for short range is 10. You barely managed to hit it.
I did it.
And it's a rope, so yeah, your blaster shot, you don't even have to roll for damage, like, you took up the rope. And he
Okay.
falls, and you're trying to catch him. So Jacen, roll a, just roll a strength.
Okay, let me see. What's my strength again?
And let's see here.
At least I can break his fall.
Yeah, he like falls into you, and then like you both fall to the ground together.
How precious.
Do we land in a precarious position?
You're just in each other's arms.
My hands are tied. I can't. I'm literally like I'm literally in a
Cocoon.
cocoon right now.
This is where Eric comes.
But
Like,
yeah.
so Jason is mortally wounded.
No. So you both fell to the ground, but the fact that you were, you kind of fell into you, like, didn't get damage from like like falling to the cave floor would have, especially head first.
My
I
head is
wasn't
resting
thinking
on his
about
shoulder.
that. My
That's what I'm
hero.
saying. He's upside down, falls to the floor, breaks his neck.
We're rid of Khaljov. I mean, yeah, that'd be terrible.
The universe would lose the best pilot it's ever seen.
No. That's Zoe. She's better flying than probably all of us combined.
She literally is a pilot, so there's that.
I'm a pilot too.
Yeah, but you're a crappy
Yeah,
one.
you pilot without a ship.
Hey, you know what?
Putting that out there.
You're a Jedi with
All
a
right.
messed up lightsaber.
Excuse you. It works just fine, just not right here, okay?
Uh,
Has performance anxiety.
Technically, Khaljov doesn't know that your lightsaber isn't working.
Oh no,
That's
I
true.
was just speaking. out of
Yeah, we're
care.
just
Yeah,
being
yeah.
assholes to each
bantering.
other.
Well, see, it's hard to tell if you're being assholes to each other in real life or in the game because
That is
Yeah.
fair.
Very, very.
because while Mira is a very different person than you, Dan, interacting with Khaljov, she kind of becomes you.
Well, he's such a sarcastic ass. You throwing dice again?
Don't fall.
Nah, if I was gonna fall, I wouldn't have done that.
I would risk it.
Okay,
So,
so
you're
we're
all
gonna untie Khaljov now.
okay.
Yay, I'm free. Thank you guys. My stuff's still there?
Is his stuff still in the...
Yeah, my stuff's still there.
Yeah, it's still against one of the walls. Luckily, that wasn't the wall that got blown up, so your stuff is still fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
And-
know where you went, you guys.
All right. That
Uh,
may...
I want everyone to roll me a perception. Where is... Which character am I
All
in?
right. All right.
Where's the Ewok character sheet?
No, don't lose Chaka.
Sokka has like a natural
Perception?
Yeah,
D20.
perception.
Perception. Oh, how did Chaka's character sheet get under those? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Because it was like, so the other character sheets I did have out for like, if they came into use, depending on what y'all did, but they didn't, but I don't know. I'm confused. So let's see. What did you all get? You got
14, 12, 10.
14, 12, 10, and what does... Let's see here. Perception. 4D for Chaka. 19.
Damn.
Chaka's a perceptive little fella.
Car... 4.
Wow, Tuklar
Takara
is not
is
very
not
perceptive.
very perceptive.
Colin. Also 4. Wow, those are bad rolls.
Yes, they are.
And
all just rolling all at
once?
Leslie. Okay, Leslie's a bit better. That's 10, 11, because plus 1. So, Chaka is basically pointing at because other than the hole you made, there's another exit for this cave, or whatever. Chaka's pointing at it and saying something to Claire's like, he says someone's coming.
All right. Well, I've already got my blaster out, so I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to ask if they know who it is or if we should be concerned. Don't.
None of I
Can you tell who?
Let me
nobody can
sense
hear
real
it?
quick.
Right, like I'm saying, like nobody can tell anything what's going on. We're just standing here, like, okay, we hear footsteps.
Well, Darth Soul Nicholas was here. He's not here anymore. We hear footsteps coming this way. It might be him in a logical sense. Unless you came here with more people.
No. All right.
Okay. Wait, is that thing that he was playing with still around? That old school device?
The computer? No.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay.
The glass of water still there, though.
I'm going to put my fist into the glass of water and see. Does it come out anywhere?
I'm just gonna dive in real quick, go to the other side.
I'm gonna jump in.
I mean, the glass is kind of narrow for you to fit your fist in.
You gotta make it fit sometimes.
I mean, glass isn't exactly the most flexible of substances.
Okay. All right, I'll leave it.
Okay.
And I'll move away from that entrance, exit, whatever you want to call it right now.
The other side of the cavern, yeah, where the not exploded part is.
So, are you all just getting your weapons ready?
Heck
I
yeah!
already have mine, so yes.
Okay. And
I got my blaster out and I got my rifle out, both aiming. I'm not really doing that, by the way. Just saying.
Okay, and so somebody does come into the cavern, and it is somebody you all recognize. It is a car.
Well,
I
this
just start
mother.
blasting. I'm just shooting
So I'll
him.
start shooting.
No, I'm really just shooting him.
Okay, let's enter combat.
So wait,
Where's
what?
my keyboard? There's my keyboard. It was under 2 character sheets.
I lost my keyboard, guys. Not a good. That's good.
Okay, so the last
Okay.
thing that I remember hearing about Ikar was that he was on this planet with them, and then they fought. That's it. That's all I know, right? They fought, and then.
I think so. I think that's all. That's what you were told. They fought. He ran away.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Aside from the annoyance of getting betrayed, I'm shooting him because he's like stands between me and a new ship. So it's mostly that I'm just annoyed. But I could possibly get shit after this.
Everybody says that. No, it's Ikar. Ikar.
A car, a Ford Anglia. No, it's a car.
I need to be more careful with some of my names. Of course, other names I actually intentionally do as puns or references. And there's actually Spacewalker being a reference. There's one name that I did that actually. Well, actually, no, I never said her last name, so I could actually still do that as a pun. I could just change the last name since I never said it.
Who?
What?
Who?
You can find out later. If it comes up.
Yeah. Let's not. And then like Picard, I keep thinking of Picard.
Okay, so Recon is shooting, or Khaljov is shooting a car. What is everyone else doing?
I'm not gonna shoot because I mean he was helping us before. We're all in the same crappy situation right now.
Okay, so you're not shooting. You're just gonna be. Are you pointing your gun at him? Your blaster pistol at him though, or?
I am going to point my blaster pistol at him and tell everyone else, "Stop! Don't shoot. We need to talk to him."
Okay. Tells everyone not to shoot. Yeah. So what is Jacen doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Nothing.
He's atoning. That's what he's doing.
like just like lowering my own gun should tell Khaljov something. Like, wait, why are you lowering your shit? Why are you doing this?
Okay, I think the NPCs there all gonna be following Mira's lead.
I'm in charge here.
I guess I just get one shot off before I actually stop.
And yeah, so then
If you kill this guy in one hit, I swear to God.
I'm not.
Hi, girlfriend.
and then a car is going to be. I saw what Yoweee said in the chat about my name spelled backwards. Cause I'm like, Kyra, that's my name backwards. Wait a second, let's actually read what was written here. And I've definitely spelled my first name backwards. I rarely spell my last name backwards, so that took me a second to like get. But yeah. So yeah,
Num crab.
Man grab. I like that.
the car is also not really going to be doing anything. He kind of puts his hands up, so we're just going to do the single shot, the shot from recon. So roll for that. He is going to be trying to dodge that though.
Good.
He's trying to kill your master. What the?
Yeah, I know, but we need to question him. Kaylee?
So, how far are you from him?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think it matters how far away I am.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how far you are.
Cool.
You missed him.
That dodge, though.
I'm kind of used to it now. I think I missed 3 really good shots at him last.
His dodge actually was exactly 21.
Nice.
So it canceled out. What?
Yeah. So like if it's tied, it's like defender's roll basically.
Well, dodge gets added to the difficulty.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like even if you were at point blank range, where the difficulty is 5, you know, because of his dodge, it would have been up to 26.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Please put the gun down. Do not shoot him again. Ikar, what is going on?
Came here looking for a Sith Lord.
Yes, why?
To train under him?
He said he doesn't want you.
Just want to change my mind and tell everyone to shoot him. Can't do that. All right. And so he was brought here, right? Like he was brought to this planet and like dropped off.
Ikar, yeah, he was dropped off on this planet by the Rebel Alliance. They like sent him down in a escape pod because the idea was like the idea they said was to get rid of him without executing him because the Rebel Alliance is not executioners.
Right.
And keeping him around was becoming too dangerous.
Okay.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that Darth Solus person was saying like he has influences inside the Rebel Alliance.
Darth Solus does or Ikar does?
Darth Solus, which is why Akar was released to this particular planet.
No, Darth Solus was saying that Ikar had.
I thought I was saying he did.
He was saying Ikar was influencing people on the Rebel base beyond just. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was Darth Solus that was doing the influencing. Okay. So Akar.
Well,
all right.
I mean, you're not wrong, Lord Fuzzy Egg. The Rebel Alliance can be executioners, but like the Rebel Alliance is made up of a lot of people with varying moral stances, and people in charge of the base that our rebels are from are not executioners. Some of the other people on that base are perfectly okay with executing people, as we see here.
He's unconscious on the ground. I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh my God. All right. Then. So you're here looking for a Sith Lord, and why are you in here looking for them? Did they lead you here? Just
I'm gonna kind of look off to the side and be like, because he was here.
I mean, technically speaking, you led me here.
I did. We did.
Well, yeah, you as a group.
You were following us?
Well, I mean, like, I influenced events, so, because I knew if I got you on this planet, he would, bring you to him to, drain you of, your life
Are we
force.
still being drained or?
You still feel drained.
Okay. Like, is it actively happening or just I'm still tired?
I mean,
Incrementally tired.
you still feel like you're getting more and more tired. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it is actively happening. Got it. Okay. So wait, if we're okay, so these are so difficult to figure out. Okay, so Ikar, you thought or you wanted us to come here so that we would be drained. Are you not drained as well?
Nah.
Nah.
All right. Can we capture him, please?
I can shoot him.
No.
You could
Oh.
try to
You could-
capture him.
Stun him, maybe. I don't want to kill anybody. Okay, does anybody else have any questions or anything while we're standing here? Or any suggestions? Anybody?
We could kill him.
Aside from killing him.
I
Icar's
got nothing.
like, I mean, I could always show you the way out.
Why would I trust?
I mean, you wouldn't trust me, but do you think you can get out of here on your own?
Probably not. But I also don't trust. What would you get? What would you benefit from leading us out? To a barrel roll.
If I show you the way out, I don't have to waste my time fighting you.
What do you mean waste? We'd kill him.
No, then we won't get out. Also, we don't need to kill him.
Also, you can't kill me.
I need to kill him. By the way.
We're not killing him.
Well, I know, but I
Why
need to kill him.
why can we not kill you?
Because he's watch him be in the hologram or something.
Because you don't have that level of skill?
Let me kill
Go for it.
him.
We're not killing him. Let's get out of here and we can deal with him once we're out of this tunnel.
He doesn't have a lightsaber, right?
Unless he was given one once he got on the planet.
I mean, that
Not because
Snai took
yeah,
his.
Snai took it, right?
You know that Snai took a lightsaber from him. Yes.
Okay. So the assumption is that he does not have a lightsaber.
If that's what you would like to assume, yes.
Yeah, it's impossible for him to have a lightsaber. It's not like they're just laying around everywhere. Obviously, Jacen doesn't have one. Clearly, he doesn't have one.
All right. Then.
If I might interject here.
Of course, by all means. Have the floor.
Last time, a couple times actually, that we've quote unquote trusted this person.
He tried to kill us.
You ended up in a back-a tank, and I was hanging upside down. That wasn't necessarily us trusting him, but we're trusting people that he worked with, and it turned out bad. And yeah. Anyway, so let's go ahead and trust him again to lead us out of here.
How else do you perceive that we will get out of here?
All right. If we put a string down and tie it to one point here, we can just walk and let out string as we go along. That way, if we get to a dead end, we can just retrace our steps back until we find a way out.
This cave is not that sort of passage. There are exits that lead to nowhere and will turn you back around again. This is not a cave system.
Yeah, if you
And
don't, if you go to a
Leslie speaks up. Also, I don't think any of us have any string.
Also true.
this furry person doesn't have any string, we can use his fur. Is he shedding?
No!
The Ewok just glares at you.
Okay. Does
Alright,
Bakar have
whatever.
any ideas? Bakar.
I don't know. I keep sensing stuff and then not sensing stuff. It's the dark side is strong in these caves.
So it is. We should
Good
get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, good thing there's glowing moss here. That dark would be really bad.
Jesus Christ. Sean, I have to link you this clip from earlier. You're gonna love it.
All I'm saying is-
Excuse you.
all use her back hair.
Wow. It has almost
Yeah.
been 3 hours, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
It's been
all
2 hours 51 minutes because
Yeah.
we started a bit late because of somebody making food.
Somebody.
Yeah.
It's almost been 3 hours.
He knows who he is. I'm not gonna say any names.
We were talking about.
So, okay, I am going to suggest that we get out of here, let Ikar take us out of this cave. Anybody else?
Yeah, we can do it, and then we'll kill him outside.
We're not going to kill him, but we can get out there and deal with him once we are not in these caves.
Oh, you're trying to make him
sure.
feel secure now. Gotcha. Yeah, we're not gonna kill him. I gotcha. We're gonna escort him out. Okay. And then we're gonna let him go afterwards.
Let's just go. Let's just leave. This conversation is not productive. Let's leave.
Ikar's like, okay, so this tunnel I just came through. Go down there about 50 meters. There will be a it'll split into two tunnels. You go down the left tunnel for 10 meters, then double back, go down the right one. It'll lead you right out.
That seems too
And-
easy.
Where are you going to be for this?
I'm still needing to find Darth Solus.
Right. Well, since we know the way out, I'm going to need you to come with us.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
And he just starts walking towards you.
Oh, towards me. Great. Awesome. I'm going to step back and I've got my pistol aimed at him. I'm stop or I'm going to shoot you.
He just keeps walking. Like he's not walking
Fuck
like
my life.
not walking directly at you. Like he's walking
Oh,
towards the group. But like
okay.
the exact space he's walking towards is kind of like, you know, he's not walking towards any specific person or whatever. Like you're pretty sure he's just planning on
through us.
like walking past you, all, you know, to the
Okay.
hole in the wall behind you.
Right.
I tried
Alright,
to trip him on the way over.
We need to stop him, people. Please.
Okay.
Get
Can I shoot him?
if that will work.
Okay. So we're entering combat again.
Good,
What
Great.
What is everyone doing?
Does it take a thing if I switch my thing to stun? Or I just lose a dice or
It loses a dice, but it doesn't take its own segment.
an extra turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put my gun to stun and then shoot him.
Set to stun and shoot a car. Okay.
I'm gonna forget to set my gun to stun, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot car. Okay.
I'll just stun as well then.
Okay. Set to stun and shoot a car.
Mr. Atonement.
I mean, I'm so close.
Let's see here.
Why don't you guys just pull out your lives? Oh, that's right.
Oh, shut up.
It would have been really bad if blasters weren't working. I would have been like,
Don't jinx it.
I
It's gonna-
poke
he's
him
gonna-
in
he's
the
gonna
eye.
use it.
Yeah, the others aren't going to attack. Well, I mean,
do they have anything to attack with?
Colin has a sword.
There you go.
Chaka has a spear.
What?
Chaka attacks Mira.
But no, they're not going to attack. So it's just going to be the three of you attacking. So all of you roll your blaster shots and
Rough. Jose is gonna hit first and kill this guy.
right in the jugular.
and he dodges all of your shots as he walks, and he walks
This
right on by.
Okay.
He's just a hologram.
No, he's just really freaking good, and we're not. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, do we see him dodging these things? Like, is he ducking and
Yeah, like
tilting to the left?
yeah.
Some
He is
Matrix
doing
shit
some
going on.
cool stuff. I'm also trying to teach y'all to that dodging is a useful thing to do.
Guys, dodge. Dodge is great. You should dodge.
Some of you might spend less time back to tanks. Not naming any names.
Well,
you
but
talking
I like
about?
it in there.
It's home away from home.
Yeah.
So relaxing. The water's so warm.
All right. That's not working. So, can somebody? Can we try and tackle him?
I'll go for it.
Hey, you tackled a Wookiee once.
I mean, if I can take a rookie down, I can take him down.
Okay. Roll brawling. And is anybody else doing anything on this round, or is it just him?
Oh no. All right. Well.
I'm calling it. He's a hologram. Or like, what is it? A force thingy? Force ghost? Projection or whatever.
Yeah,
I
he
jump
easily
through him
dodges
onto a rock.
your tackle,
Great.
and he walks through the hole in the wall, and
Through the hole? Or he walks through the hole?
He walks through the hole in the same way that everyone else walked through the hole, just in reverse.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas, guys. I feel like we should maybe get out of here so that we can gather our thoughts and feel less like we're
Throw
going
your
to bat.
lightsaber.
I'm not gonna throw my lightsaber.
It doesn't work anyway. Oh wait, I don't know that it doesn't work online.
Yeah, our lightsabers are not usable currently. Let us get out of here so that we can regroup and figure out how to deal with Darth Sullis and Ikar.
Okay.
Okay.
Any objections?
No, I just have a bad feeling about this. I think this is a horrible plan, but I'll go with you.
Okay.
I need to clip that for Gingerbeard because he said that earlier. Nobody
Yeah.
even said this. I have a bad feeling about it.
Yep. One of the most common lines in Star Wars. So are you following the directions that Ikar gave on how to leave the cave?
Yes.
Okay. So you do that, and it leads you outside into cave opening, comes out into the forest. you're pretty sure that this is the same forest that of that planet that where you lost Khaljov, or where like y'all had been last 2 sessions or whatever and such. This is the
I see
planet.
Abrak's ship.
You don't see Abrax's ship, no. But yeah, you're.
Oh, damn it! I should have asked him where Abrax was.
Ah,
A car. Wait.
No, let's keep
Oh.
going.
Damn it.
Now how do we get out of here? Off this planet.
That's a very good
So-
question. A question which may have to be answered in a future session, as this is a good place to end it.
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was exciting. We didn't die, but we didn't do anything.
We got
Oh,
confused. That's it.
stuff definitely happened.
Hmm.
Even as you're outside the caves, you can still feel you're being drained.
Oh, good. This planet's great. I really like this place. We should vacation here.
I'm down.
All right, I would like to get off of this planet as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So let's
Oh,
recoup and do
Khaljov
that.
isn't feeling drained. He's not a force user. He's good.
Yeah.
All right.
So we are going to go find somebody to raid. Before I go, also do my sign off. All my social medias in chat. People can be free to check those out. We're all paused now while I'm have something else open above OBS and Discord.
Question is, can I get the magic word?
Also, my stream schedule. So tomorrow I'm doing a 12-hour stream starting at 8 a.m. CDT and going till 8 p.m. CDT, since that's, how a 12-hour stream works. I'll be playing various Smash Brothers games, starting with the N64 Smash, probably eventually moving to some Melee, Brawl, maybe Wii U. No Ultimate, I don't own Ultimate, so that's not a thing that's happening. Mostly I'm going to be working on unlocking stuff, trying to do challenges, that kind of stuff.
What's the smash with Eric?
Yeah. Eventually I'll get a Switch when I can afford to. Then on Monday, assuming I'm not too tired from the 12-hour stream tomorrow, I'll be doing my normal 1 p.m. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga stream on Monday. And then on Friday, continue with Sonic the Hedgehog at 1 p.m. And then next week, Saturday, we are back with Star Wars RPG. Next week, it is going to be a bit of a later one. Well, and I just realized I forgot to post my schedule, actually, on Twitter and Discord today, because I normally do that earlier in the day. But, what time is it next week?
Didn't you say 6 p.m.?
I think so. I'm just checking to make sure. That's why I normally, when I make my schedule, and then, I post it online, I have fresh in my mind. But I'm pretty sure 6 p.m. was what yeah, 6 p.m. next week. So 2 hours later than normal, because I'm working in the morning slot into the afternoon next week, Saturday. But yeah, I don't know if any of you, which of you three will all be able to make it for that.
I should be able to, but I can let you know. I got a message
I'll
Mom.
be here.
Okay. And Yoweee?
I think it should be fine. It should be 1 a.m. for me, so.
And that's no big deal.
Okay.
Nah.
And if anybody else is wanting to join in, contact me on whatever social media of choice. And yeah, as for who we're while I'm looking for somebody to raid, y'all can shout out your own stuff if you so want.
I mean, what I really want to hear is that I'm a good boy.
Oh yeah, yes. Your dark side point is gone.
Woo! Celebration.
Now we can train each other. We can learn each other's.
Ooh, we could. So how do we set that up?
Starting next session, I guess you could start. I mean, I'll even. I mean, basically, you'd have to be one of you training because you can't both train each other at the same time.
Right.
And then basically,
You have to trade off, right? Is what you were saying? Like one has to train, and then once that training's done, the other one can train.
Yeah, and basically
Right,
it's
but, like,
to learn a new force skill, which is what you're after here, takes a week in game of intensive training.
Okay.
So you can,
Alright.
have one of you train the other, and after a week passes in game, and a week in which you can spend intensive training. So, like, the 12-day like hyperspace jump between like here at our base, if you're able to get a ship again, would get you through like one of those weeks and most of the second week.
Okay, cool.
If that comes up, if you find a ship and
so I just wanted to know how it worked. All right.
But yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, and yeah, like I said, if any of you want to shout out your own stuff, you can do so.
I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Central. I play Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, who plays that?
Me.
Only half Twitch.
And aren't you going to be starting to do console streams soon as well?
Oh yeah, I have this graphics card or this capture card I need to put in my computer. Thank you for reminding me so I can get it out of the box. I
Yeah.
am going to ever start streaming Switch games, but
Yeah.
I have to get the capture card set up.
And Yoweee, you want to be shouting out anything?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's all you need to know.
Monday, Tuesday,
And
Monday,
the
Tuesday.
bonus porn-up stream and the bonus Sunday porn-up streams from Wookie.
Wookie porn, no big deal.
Ewoks Gone Wild.
Hey, whoa! Leave the Ewoks out of this, buddy. MySpace answer.
And Recon, you have anything to shout out?
Yep. I'm going to go see Endgame tomorrow.
What?
Nice.
You haven't seen it?
Yep. And then no, all right. Why are you judging?
I saw
Because it's
it.
been
I
out
saw
for
it
a while.
And
ago.
let's see.
I said I saw it 2 weeks ago. Granted, someone gave it to me, so.
Somebody
This box
gave it
is
to you.
really hurting me.
But other than that, I think that's. I kind of want to go see John Wick as well.
I haven't
Those
seen
movies
any
are
of them.
So,
Yeah.
not worth it. Terrible.
Wait,
The first movie, but it feels bad. Man.
They're just, no. They're not for me. I don't like them.
I've
They're
heard.
just.
Don't worry.
Interesting, because I've heard nothing but good things about the John Wick
See,
movies.
that's exactly it. Is like everyone loves them, but everyone that I've talked to that likes them is male because literally all the movies are is shooting people.
Oh, I've heard
Spoilers.
that, from both men and women. Like everything I've heard is
It's so terrible.
people loving them. Which part of it is also because Keanu Reeves is amazing.
Right. Well, I can't. Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate them, but I don't. Ugh. I didn't enjoy them. Why
She
is
also
this-
doesn't like 7 Days to Die, so I mean that says enough.
I don't
About
like
her
scary
personality.
things. What is this?
It's a tricky thing.
So
I'd like to see Aladdin though.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into.
What
the
about
live
Lion King?
things.
Would you
Lion
enjoy the Lion King?
I'm
Oh, yeah,
curious about.
They're doing a movie about that.
I didn't go see Dumbo. I wasn't very thrilled about it. Oh, see, like I said.
I'm not going to see the live action films. I just don't. I'm not interested.
For Lion King, I'm less interested in like. I'm mostly just interested in seeing how good it looks. Because like I've seen seen trailers and such, but just like because for Lion King, it's less about the movie itself and more about the level of CG they have for it. I'm excited to see what that'll lead to in other movies.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like Avatar too?
I don't care what Avatar. I haven't seen the first Avatar.
Really? And you
It
want
was pretty
to
good.
no, watch Avatar before you watch John Wick. Holy crap!
Avatar was.
I
Really good,
don't care about Avatar.
Wait. What avatar are we talking about?
The
Like
one with the blue people,
Blue people
The
Avatar.
blue people Avatar.
not
Yeah.
Avatar: Last Airbender. That movie was god awful.
Oh yeah,
That was.
what movie?
but the Avatar Last Airbender cartoon show is amazing.
Right.
Yeah,
but
the cartoon
movie
show was great. It was basically like a
I do-
direct comparison
yeah.
of them making a Mortal Kombat movie.
I
Or,
do
sorry,
need- I do
Which-
need to properly watch the series though, because like I've seen like various episodes when like other people are watching, but I haven't like sat down and watched through it myself, which I do want to do. I'm just trying to decide who to raid. I knew exactly who I wanted to raid. Clicked on
And
their
then they-
stream, and they were hosting somebody else because they had just ended.
Was it Jeff?
Yes, it was Jeff.
Now he's hosting Spoonie. Or
yeah.
was
I'm so scared of like
who was being
watching these movies that they made from cartoon series because like once I saw Dragon Ball Z, I was just like, ugh, that was disappointing.
Which
And then
one?
I saw the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was like, that was even more disappointing.
That was
No,
bad.
no. What Dragon Ball movie?
The Dragon Ball movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I
They made
would
a-
say what movie?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay, we're gonna go raid Allie, who is playing Pokemon Yellow. So if
Ooh.
anybody and doing like what is it? Randomized
Randomizer? Not.
metronome challenge.
Oof.
I don't know exactly what that means, but
Basically, it's like the only move your Pokemon has is metronome.
interesting. So put in the raid, and as per usual, I need a refresh so I can actually see that we're raiding.
If you needed a tech to help you out with that, Kim, let me know.
Yeah, no. I'm just.
It goes in
kidding.
your computer, not like.
I know how it works, sir. The person who bought it for me told me how to do it.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't go in the USB port, okay? It goes
I know
inside
how
your
it
computer.
works.
And that's
Okay.
how.
And then next
That's
week.
how
So you guys, I
that
can't do the Switch anymore because I broke the capture card trying to put it into my computer the wrong.
Just to not power off the computer, I should plug it in.
Make
So,
sure everything's running full.
Shh, stop it, you guys. Let's raid.
yeah,
Shut
so
up.
we're gonna go raid. We're gonna head out. Thanks everyone for coming out, and see
Thank you
all
guys.
later.
Thank you guys. It's been real.
Bye.